Troy, welcome. How are you?
Hey, Mike. Happy Thanksgiving.
You too? What did you take out of the Cowboy performance?
I caught the tail end of it. I didn't see the first part of it when they were down, but.
What am I saying? I said yesterday you did that. Obviously, you did Green Bay and Detroit.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting that Jim and those had Oakland, so they did the Green Bay slaughter. And
Right.
let me say, Troy, about that, because I'm mixing up the games here. That game, which we also watched all day, was the most one-sided game. That game could have been 65-0 if you take it from scrimmage, because the Lions kept them in the game in the whole first half.
Yeah.
That's about as one-sided a game as I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was, it's the most one-sided game I've seen, and you're right. I mean, the fact that, it was so close at halftime was amazing, considering Green Bay, hadn't done anything. And
well, they missed a field goal, 3 turnovers, couple of mistakes, and otherwise, it really should have been like 31-0 in the first half.
Yeah, the game really should have been over at halftime, and then you start thinking, well, okay, if Green Bay just makes one play, then all of a sudden it's a one-possession game, and those types of games, when I was in them, they make you real nervous. But Green Bay just couldn't get anything going. It was a huge win for Detroit. I mean, going in, you say, gosh, I mean, here Matthew Stafford has never beaten the Packers. The team in general has really struggled against them, and they're a division rival, and you say if they're ever going to win a game against the Packers, this has to be it without Aaron Rodgers.
And they had not won on Thanksgiving in so long.
Yeah. So it was a huge win, and they have a lot to be proud of. But yet there was also a part of me that walked away from that game saying, the Packers are not the Packers with Aaron Rodgers, and they're not the team that they've been earlier in the year. And if they were playing a good team, I don't know that you overcome those kind of turnovers the way that they did. I mean, you don't turn the ball over 4 times and win the way that they were able to win very often. So it was a nice win, but there's a lot that they can work on and clean up.
Well, they're reckless, and they were reckless. And I don't want to knock the coach, but let's be honest. They allow that team to play reckless. They don't even seem like turnovers bother them. The quarterback doesn't seem like turnovers bother him. I'll be back out. All right, what are you going to do? So what? What the heck? We missed a cheap field goal. What the heck? A personal foul. What the heck? I mean, it doesn't seem anything bothers that team.
Well, you know what, though? I think it does. I think, one, addressing Jim Schwartz, I think that his personality is such that he kind of sends this vibe that it doesn't much matter, or that he's okay with the personal fouls. And I think the way that he talks to his team is far different than how he would answer those questions to the media. So it's a little misleading. And as far as Matthew Stafford goes, he obviously he doesn't want to throw the interceptions, but he is not worried if he does. If he comes back,
he does.
He
right.
lets it rip some more. So
he does, and he moves the ball. I mean, let's be honest. No one in the league moves the ball any better than that team does.
Yeah, Reggie Bush has been a great addition for them, and then Nate Burleson coming back. Heck, he missed 7 games. So this was just his second game back, and that really helps them. And of course, Calvin Johnson. I mean, geez.
Nice to know you can throw a slant on any play you want, right?
Yeah. I mean, they've got the biggest collection of receivers in the league. Chris Durham 6'6", Calvin 6'5",
and you can throw that slant all day on them.
Yeah. Well, it's a real hard route to defense because